There's some sort of deadline that's reaching at this current time. Whatever this is, does have to do with food issues, nutritional issues, fasting, and deprivation. So it seems like the system is trying to use food as a weapon of war. We just saw what happened to the Gazans once they closed up Rafah border. So there's some sort of shift coming when it comes to food. There's definitely going to be a lot of people that are being deprived with religious devotion. This is going to basically push people towards the divine in a way because they're going to be deprived of their most crucial basically tools of just humanity in general. With food issues, that's also going to rise up more rebels, more activists, more revolutionary people, and also maybe even anarchists. It's going to force people to reflect on their power. They're going to see that there's been an abuse of power. Also, those people that are in a position of authority will be losing their power. And there's going to be a shift in just not just childcare, but housework in general. And people that did have faith in the system or the government in general, they're going to be switching sides. You're the type of person that already carries these traits as somebody who invokes power within self, and you're also an intellectual. So this is going to push people more towards finding solutions. And it seems like there's a lot of jealousy of the people that are in the system. They're literally jealous of the people that they govern. And I know this sounds crazy, but with the emperor in reverse, this is like a dominion and authority that's been abused, overused. So the people that are in power right now are trying to get some form of reaction, either to bring martial law into the mix, but these laws that are being passed or possibly being hindered from passing, it all has to do with strategic manipulation. Also, I feel like those that have been asleep, those people that did not want to see the world for what it is, are going to be forced to remove themselves from any binds because of the people that will be speaking truth, and they're going to be seeing things exactly for what it is. It feels like the divine is going to find a way to provide those that will not have enough to basically receive food or to even be able to purchase what's necessary from their families. They will be provided for through the divine. However, yes, this is going to bring people closer to God, but at the same time, it's also being asked for us to maybe not partake in the holidays, Black Friday sales, basically keeping all your money to yourselves, supporting only small businesses, not supporting any large corporations, because right now what's being asked of us is to basically boycott and to pay attention to where you're spending your money because of the limited supply, I'm assuming, of what's going around. It's going to force people to start growing their own foods. There will be a ripple effect as to the situation that's happening in regards to nutrition. People are going to be they're going to be pushed to start growing their own, whether it's in their yards. I've seen people that have gardens on their porch in an apartment complex. So anything is possible at this point. I feel like this is truly awakening people to the fact that there is some sort of deceptive, calculating, crafty things going on when it comes to resources being stifled in some major way. This is actually going to cause a spiritual awakening within people. It's going to take something of this level to cause a mass awakening to happen. And with the Six of Pentacles, if you can see, this person's playing the guitar and they're asking for donations. So there is going to be a lot more homelessness, a lot more people being pushed to the streets. People are going to be basically relying on their creative outlets to make some sort of money or income or resources. And this sign here says now serving brunch. So there's something important about the food that we're ingesting or the act of being able to eat food. And something that's a basic right of this sort being limited into people's lives. This is everyone, families, children that rely on certain benefits that are just not being upheld. This is going to cause some form of mass issue. It may be a revolt, but like I'm saying, this may be what they want to happen. They want people to rise up and be chaotic and to start basically committing crime so that they can declare martial law. So it's important that we strategically deal with this situation properly, because with fired up, there's going to be tons of people that are furious with rage, that have building up emotions, and that are overwhelmed with their thoughts, people that are very angry. So it's important for them to be able to channel that energy into something that doesn't cause mass disarray. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's almost like we're being pushed not to move, to basically stay where you're at, to pay attention to where you're spending your money and your resources. We, as the people, have the power. If we all collectively stop spending money on corporations, buying all these Christmas presents for your children will be okay without a year of Christmas presents, because they already have toys and all these tablets. It'll be okay. If you decide to still engage in that, I completely understand. But what I'm seeing here with New York Public Library, yeah, there's definitely going to be some major shift in overpopulated cities, especially in cities that rely on assistance. People that are disabled that rely on assistance, people that, can't get jobs. So whatever this is, it's going to create a ripple effect everywhere. If you might think, oh, I'm okay, me and my family are good, that's fine. But just know that there's going to be an energetic shift based off of the imbalance that's going to come from resources. Trust not what you see in the media, because the people that are in power right now, they're basically playing psychological warfare, and food is used as a weapon of war. We saw it happen in Israel. Now that's being brought to other areas as well. But like I said, God will provide. And also, people will become self-sustaining, because they won't want to be in this position again where they feel cornered by factors that are outside of themselves. So they're going to try to find ways out of it, growing their own food. So people are going to be pushed towards gardening more, getting land, growing their own foods, watching where they're spending their money. A lot more people are going to be needing help, and we're going to be pushed to help each other as best as you can. Because right now, there's a lot of decay in the energy right now. There's like rotten, foul energy in the air that's basically trying to attack certain people. And it's because of their obsessiveness with control.